Alright, good evening. Just the same as the last time. If it, that was an unnecessary and unusually long loading screen. Right. Dark Covenant 5. Still not unlocked the last clan. And we have awoken with Exile Hellhorn. So we have Rejuvenate, deal 20 damage to front enemy unit, that could be good. Revenge, Cultivate 1, draw +1 each turn. The Cultivate is really nice. Especially since she gets just incredibly tanky with it. Right, armor 10, that should be fine, and a unit draft as a reward. Now, weekend was relatively nice. Draw +1 each turn, but with Cultivate. Sharpen. Spike's really good on on units that have a lot of HP. Then you would die unless... Wait, you have 13. I need to remove 2 enemies. I had hoped that would be enough. Unfortunately isn't. I already have 2 units that increase how many draws I get. So... take out him. Put 2 of you up there. I already have 2 units that increase my number of draws each turn. Plus stings, which do the same thing. I'm gonna be honest. That just kills all of his allies. I don't have anything down there anyway, so... I lost basically nothing. He will go through, however, and put some hurt on my... Right, at the start of the turn, add a sting spell, so I get a lot of sting spells actually. Right, you cannot move into the Pyre Chamber, that is still the case. That's 2 hits, it's fine. What unit do I get? Right, first of all, detonation and restoration detonation, very good. And I already have a sense, I'm gonna skip here. Unit. Demon Fiend, Rejuvenate, or the Animus of Speed, which just gives quick. +30 +30 and +1 capacity. Sure, I'm just gonna sacrifice this into my card draw unit. Unless I find something better. Unhorned, Rage 4, apply Rage 3 on kill. That I would consider to be better. Create a unit with quick. I'm gonna go on him. And then endless? No. I don't really have anything here that I necessarily want to be endless, so gonna leave it at that. The stat bony also not that good, I'd rather have multi. The only unit I want to upgrade currently is the Rage Demon, and for the Rage Demon I currently don't really want and just straight stat bonuses, because you will get those through the through the revenge triggers here. Right, cultivate. Oh, you have sap, that's why you didn't get anything. Right, rage demon out. Give you spikes. Ah, I didn't see the goat man. As soon as she's upgraded heavily, she will cultivate him really hard and increase the amount of rage he gets or can produce massively. Wildwood Custodian. First of all, gonna do this one, this one, this one, and the train steward to... yeah, only 5. Okay, both of them died due to spikes. But he killed my rage unit, it was sweet. Okay, 38 health. Steward. Spell shield down. One more, and then get a steward here. Right, here sweep, so the positioning doesn't matter. Then sting, and another sting, and an imp. Doesn't really do all that much. Give him spikes so it's a bit more damage. Okay, that way he's below 20, so he doesn't want it. Pi already at half. Not really half, but close enough. Steel Enhancer, very good. And a Hornbreak, also kinda good. Multi-strike 1. Rejuvenate and Cultivate 2. Resolve, add a sting spell to your hand. That could be nice. Just absolutely overdo it with the sting spells. In that case, I'm looking for artifacts that improve those sting spells. Everybody gets plus 5 damage. Train jacks to a halt to avoid the chaos portal. It spontaneously appeared. Purge a card, gain a the burning pits, tears apart everything around it, sucking in anything that gets close. Purge a card, gain a card. Right, I'm gonna purge a train steward. Let's see what I get. As if satisfied by your offering, the chaos portal reverses its pose, spitting out debris from all over hell. Though the mess, you can clearly see the realms of both the Awoken and the Hellhorn. The brief opening allows you to reach one. A random rare Hellhorn or a rare Awoken card. Get me a rare Awoken. The Wildwood Tongue, sure. Quick is a nice thing to have on most units. Then, get the Sacrificer. So... sacrifice you into the Branded Warrior. He should now have no issue killing things to get more rage. Enemy units set up with armor 5 tries attacks and repairs attacked units back. I hate that she does that. So... push this attack unit back shouldn't be an issue on this part. Get Divine Mother and the Custodian. Nothing to make quick yet. Okay, now. Branded Warrior. Sting. Restoration. So he dies. Produces rage for my other units. Okay, so my boy the Wildwood Custodian will die. Nothing really I can do about that. Make him tougher. Heal here. Produce a few spikes. Probably should have looked up there to kill first. Right. Quick. Gonna put it on her. She deals a bit of kind of enough damage at this point. Do that again. Put you out, so he doesn't get to the top. And now Talos will put my guy on front, which I really didn't want to happen. Thankfully, as both of them are quick, it doesn't really matter all that much. So both of those die already. Just a lot of stings. Sharpen here, kill him as well. Okay. Restoration detonation. And then just like all the stings. And get a trans steward out. Yeah, boy is tanky enough. Apply double the amount of rage on friendly units. Restore friendly units to full health for 1 mana is just kind of bonkers. Though with the rage applying, it would have made sense to take the other one for more rage. Right. No artifacts on either side. So I'm going to the right. Currently more of a unit focused build. So toss the chain studs. Health. Unit get quick. First of all, Revenge Cultivate 2. Then, do I have anything that I want to immediately just sacrifice into something else? Plus 10 and Summoner, no. Draw plus 1 each turn. Slayer player rage 3 to friendly units. Nothing really. What do I get here? Rage 7. I don't think that's necessary. Quickstone on my other rage boy. Endless again. None of this. Spell shield is fine. For a bit of money. Since spells aren't really my main production of damage anyway. Hidden passage. Right, Branded Warrior appear. I send you. Put you behind. And then just sting here again. Vine Mother for tanking. Then Spikes, bit expensive but sure. Steel Enhancer on that boy. I really need him to get multi-strike somehow. Okay, he gets 2 hits in. Alternatively, get him more units on the on this level. Actually, let me just like put you in. Right. Spikes, and then I didn't want this thing there. I wanted it here, but that's fine. No attacks. But he had the extinguish trigger. Okay, brief respite. Then you get also the quick. You get a bit of health. Then blast out the stings, even though they don't really do anything here. Blast him. You are dead. Wonderful. Right, nothing else to do. Ah, because of... Okay, he got damaged because of spikes. That's understandable. What do we get? Restore 25 health, drop +2. Consume, apply spikes 4, that's good. March of Sheets, apply rage 3, also good. To the right, look for sting relics. Summon the blaze trigger an additional time. Card is consumed. Restore a bit of health. What do we have here? Apply rooted to enemy units? Nope. Your champion gains plus 50% max health. Since that's the main stat for her, I'm gonna go with it. Cost -1. Probably on the spikes. Holdover. So all of my units are now permanently at full health. Which makes this card kind of stupid. Also, let me purge the last train steward. Enemy units appear on each floor, that's fine. Okay. You here, you here, you here. Then do that. All of them die. Restore here for a regen trigger. Right, now. Quick boy number 1. Make her quicker as well. Then blow up 1, blow up 2, blow up 3, and the gold boy dies. Right, now we can just do that on holdover. It's actually better if I don't kill him, so you get a bit of rage on. Do that. So you survive. Shards on here. A bit of damage there, so you will be at 51 and die in 2 hits. Instead of 61 and die in 3. Oh, you had sweep, huh? Okay, draw me the stings. More spikes. More stats. More rage. You have 8. Okay. Block one of those hits. That one hurt. Brief respite. You here. Do that. Sting, 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 sting. And a bit more damage. No restoration possible, however. But you die anyway. You will die to spikes, probably. Or, you know, a sting. Okay, heal up here. Spikes. More spikes and he's dead. Perfect. I have no idea how my Rage Boy died. Barometer deal damage to the front enemy equal to 10 times the spike amount. So this is basically the equivalent to the armor amount, but not quite as good. Sacrifice and deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. I have a few imps around, so that could be useful. To the left, gain Sting Spells gain plus 20 magic power. Sting Spells get plus 10 magic power and piercing. So all of my Sting Spells now deal 40 damage, ignoring damage shields. Right, I don't need restores, since I have a better heal. -2 in intrinsic, not really needed. Okay, Alabaster Guardians have multi-strike and they get rage from Fel. Where are you starting at? Bottom, okay. In that case, I'm gonna start on the second floor. Put spikes on, deal 40 damage. And just start with the holdovering. Okay, rage. Number 1. And an imp. Sting and sting. Heal all. Actually get me the Rage Warrior on here. Because I get 2 stings, so this one dies up definitely. So the statue dies definitely. Sack the imp. Wildwood Custodian. Then a Restoration Detonation. And you actually die because of 26 times 2, huh? That's fine, if only ever 1 unit goes through. She killed me. Ah, double strike, I forgot. Completely forgot about that. Okay, let's try again. Max Covenant. Oh, we have the Umbra. That one's new. Or at least we didn't have him yet. Right, we have the Exile Stygian with the Martyr. And can't gain shard 1. Action, deal 3 damage per shard to the front enemy unit. I'm pretty sure that the shards stay. Revenge, apply frostbite 1 per shard to enemy unit. So this makes him a tank, basically. Which can be useful. Especially with the fact that we have the Umbra. What spells am I looking at currently? I have 2 offering tokens, so whatever I don't need. So the expensive spells are mostly offerings for the Stygian. Numbers enemy units enter with spikes 3, that should be fine. So the thing with the right, you don't get revenge because you didn't get attacked. The thing with the Umbra is the morsels. The morsels are basically just these small dudes. They get eaten. Whenever they get eaten, they do something. I did not want you to toss that one. Okay, get more morsels down here. And they basically get eaten by the front unit you have. Right, the shards do not go away per turn. So just doing this increases the frostbite the enemy will get tomorrow. Or next turn. Timber Assault on you. Get you out, and then get you here. And then you here. So, while you will not die, you also, I don't think, will go to the next floor because we'll have a few... Okay. Just in camp more and more. Because you have a few frostbite triggers there. Also, Revenge does not trigger if you have a damage shield, I just realized. Why ever that's the case. It triggers if you have armor, which does basically the same thing. Right. This one not great, because we do not have Tethys. And for the Martyr here, we do not necessarily want a lot of spells. Not heavy spells, we want a lot of spells. Get me a Stygian unit. Incant gain armor 3, apply 3 frostbite 3. Right, large stone, upgrade a unit, gain incant armor, incant gain armor 2. I want multi-strike, that's perfect. And then just buffer a bit. So shield stand behind Soul Guard. Upgrade spell, game purge, and no, I don't want to sacrifice any of that into anything. Plus 4 damage could be a bit of an issue since my tank isn't all that tanky yet, strictly speaking. Not the jeweler because I don't want damage shield, I want just straight up health. Best case scenario. But yeah, the Umbra completely built around the morsels. Rubber morsel, get a bit more health. Get a... I should do all of them first. Lifesteal is also something the Umbra have. And it's basically what you expect lifesteal to be. You damage something and you get that much life back. I wanted to play the train to it, but that's fine. Just gain the incant trigger. Do that. Then do that. Incant trigger. Toss the trains to it. Shade split it. Offering token, toss the trains to it again. Okay, I won't get that much frostbite. Only 14. Spell weakness, apply sap. Umbra assault. 10 frostbite. Make a bit more. And sure, put a morsel in. He'll hit twice. Okay. 2 hits, 16 damage, I can live with. Gotta be honest, just the +4 damage enemies now just gain permanently, basically. Apply FC4 and damage range to a friendly unit. Apply damage shield. Or deal 3 extra damage to an enemy again 2. Sure. Incant plus 2. Oh, summon an Entombra morsel and a Magma morsel. Entombra and Magma morsel are the base morsels, basically. Like the one gives +6 out, the other gives +6 attack. They're as basic as you can get. But you can put that on resolve, which makes some units really good. Resolve +6 and +6. Like if you think about the armor guy, who on Resolve gives 5 armor. Granted, he gives it to everybody, but not that much. Right, Gorge gain lifesteal or Gorge gain damage shield. I'm gonna go with the lifesteal one. Then events. Remains of the once great Rail Covenant. Covenant, Literary Landscape. One of the rail spikes still contains some legendary power. You could take it and use it in one of your units and hand your own magical prowess. Spell Rail Spike, increase magic power by 20 and add Purge, reduce cost to 0. Upgrade a unit with +20 and +20 and add Purge. Sure, put that on our Trend Steward. Take the Rail Spike and apply its remaining power. It seems to only be effective for its final use as it disintegrates in your hands. Right, that way I have a big Trend Steward for one combat and can get rid of it afterwards. Engage pact. Anything I want to toss? Not really. Now, I talked about the resolve, but I actually want him to live now because I have a unit with Gorge. Gorge simply means that if they eat a morsel, they gain an additional effect. In this case, the effect is that he gains lifesteal, in addition to the normal stats. Constructing explosives enter with damage shield. And this is a bigger flaw. Right, put you here. Put you here. Crucible Collector, and now I unfortunately can't afford the Morsel Maker. Don't need any of that. Morsel... here. Then, yeah, you are basically free. Okay. Then... spell weakness here. So he now 8, and he gains lifesteal. He deals 21 damage, so the second he attacks him, he will be full health again. Token, get another token. I can't use you. Token, get a Train Steward, which I'm gonna toss. The Shade Splitter here, I should have used the Shade Splitter down here actually. Do that. You still die because of the explosive. Bit of a shame. Smarter is not yet all that tanky, but all of his... I don't think he has a single... oh no, he has one where he can attack. Okay. Give you more morsels. Then put a Train Steward here. Put a Train Steward. I do not want to put the Train Steward in front of this guy because the front unit eats the morsels. So basically your tank is always gonna eat the morsels. No one else. Entombra Assault. Not really. Oh, I can apply spell weakness and then kill you. That way I get those two. Shade Splitter. Another morsel. And just put you on the top floor. He also gets one, the Gorge trigger for every single morsel he eats, and not just per morsel he eats per turn, on this turn. Yeah. So he will get through here, but he'll probably have so much frostbite that he wouldn't make it to the top anyway. 40. Yeah, he would make it to the top, but he doesn't survive here. So just toss a bit more on that. But yeah. This guy makes morsels directly in front of him, which are then eaten by the lifesteal one. Deal 30 damage to 30x damage to the front enemy unit. Could be nice in an emergency. Incant gain rage 2 on the incant floor. Also, the Umbra have a lot of capacity manipulation. Do purge, get a unit, get a unit. What do we get? Apply frostbite 3. Or +5 gain rage 1. Yeah, sure. Make the big... Oh, I can get another of the cold Celias, huh? What do I want to copy? Actually, I want to copy this guy. Why? Can put both of them. Right, this is the Titan channel is the only form where he actually attacks. And here, as you can see, the only thing that gets buffed is his damage. This one is basically you need at least 4 shots to remove his phased, so he can actually do anything. Previously, he cannot get attacked or cannot be attacked. I'd rather have him as a bit of a tank. If not a very good one, to be honest. Numbers in the units get +6, don't want that. Okay, you out, Cold Celia out, Crucible Collector out, and then toss a Train Steward. They have haste. Luckily the Cold Celia should kill everybody who... toss one Shade Splitter. On Tumbra Assault. The Cold Celia should kill everybody down here. Who goes for... who is in the backline. The sweep is wonderful for that. Unlock Melting Remnant. Melting Remnant is the final clan. Fun fact about that, you get the Melting Remnant if you kill 1300 units, and I'm pretty sure that morsels count. More damage, more health. Siren of the Sea number 2, unfortunately no space. So I'm gonna toss her, then put the second morsel maker up here. There's an absolute maximum of 7 units, however in this case we have 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4 morsels. So we will have 7 units exactly. And just an immense amount of lifesteal. The lifesteal is especially good at the point of can't put spell weakness on you, 0 damage. I can't do that either. Lifesteal is especially good during the relentless phase because most enemies won't have the full damage. Right, toss you and Tumbra Assault here. No haste for you. Helical Chrysalis. Cannot put more units down. You do not have sweep. And now you only deal 1 damage. So because I'm pretty sure that the morsels count if you have the Umbra unlocked and just make a run with them. After that run you basically for sure have the Melting Remnant as well. Just because so many morsels die. Melting Remnant! Recruit the Melting Remnant remains of the waxen archers. Melting souls and greedy thugs band together to reclaim hell. They are in fact my favorite. Then apply damage shield 1, add 2 uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. Cannibalize, add 3 uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. This has sacrifice, so you have to kill a unit you own. However, you can kill a morsel to make 3 morsels out of 1 morsel. I want to toss some units. Want to toss some train stewards, so let's start with that. Then get an event. Train stops near some familiar crystals. Right, the memorial. The small one. Do I have anything really big? No. The large one. Sure. As a blinding flash and ear-splitting roar, where your ally once was, now stands a behemoth. As you depart, the train lurches on the creature's newfound weight. Merchant of Magic, double stack. Not needed. Make a spell cheaper. Also not really needed. However, I will upgrade you with more magic power. Then even like more magic power. So that's now 105 damage. Perchless Train Steward. Take the artifact. 5 damage when an enemy unit enters the train. That can be good. 5 chance to apply Dazed. That is basically just this without make it security of 5 damage. First summon your champion again a random unit card with +10, +10, -1 and -1. Sure. Don't need to play it if I don't want to. Also, apparently, I just realized last time I had this, you can get units that you haven't unlocked yet, which I found a bit funny. Okay, we have stealth units. So you instead go on the 2nd floor. Get a Guard of the Unnamed. And an Timber Morsel, sure, he gets a bit of health. Then start here. Can't use the Timber Assault on this guy. Then, oh, Morsel Miner. Morsel Miner is wonderful, really good. Damage, shield, damage, and damage. Put you up. Toss the Forever Consumed. Space Prism here. Ice Storm. And then the Helix. Just for the triggers. Just for the incants. Then, Nameless Siren 1. And you won't fit up here. So, put the 2nd Morsel Maker down here. By Frostbite, I hoped it wouldn't toss that one. Yeah, this guy is really good if you have cheap heals. Put you up here, I guess. Wait, why did I put her in front of the tank? Am I stupid? He has sweep, so it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah. Helical Chrysalis. Just put you down, you'll die. Drain. Mind Collapse. Don't really change a thing. He now has 77 health with 76 damage and lifesteal, so... In Relentless, I don't think he'll be beaten. Ever. Foregone Power. Toss the Cannibalize because I can't really place anything anywhere anyway. Get a few more triggers. And then he's dead. Like, just a lifesteal, he can't get through that. Color Hacks. Apply Frozen. Consume, apply Spell Weakness, or Pyre Burn to tune the Ice Empire. I don't want any of those. Void Binding. Apply Damage Sheet 6, 2, Rage 6, and Ember Drain 3. or crystal extension +1 on this floor. Also none of those. Go to the right for some unit upgrades. Also take the heal. Sacrifice the siren into the other siren. Or actually into the cold Celia. So she too gains rage. Which is then exacerbated by the fact that she has both multi-strike and sweep. Upgrade with quick. Not really needed. Damage shielding can't gain armor 2. Put that on you. And then just make the beefiest boy out of this man. He won't actually be all that good in normal combat. Like with the small guys. But in the boss phase he will be absolutely invincible. Right, she's the rage one. Then, if I put you here, you will take, what is it, 12, 24, 35 damage. Rather actually put you here. Paraffin Thug. He has a slate trigger. And he's also really small compared to everything else I have. Why is he so small? Kill you for morsels to make my boy a bit beefier. Sure. Then you make bigger, kill, make weaker. I can't kill because of spell shield. Whatever, incant more. Will he die? To frostbite? No. He will die to ice storm. Morsel Master. The Morsel Master also will just eat his own guy, his own things. Nothing. The Morsel Master will eat his own morsels if no other unit is there to eat them. Right. Kinda have an issue now. So I'm just gonna put you down here. Can't use either. You take 31 damage. So you get one hit in on the pyre. But yeah, the Morsel Master basically makes his own tanks and then eats them. Pelican Chrysalis, Ice Storm, Shade Splitter. Put the lifesteal up here. You have sweep, huh? Should have looked at that first. Whatever, make sure you die. And then incant a bit more here. You also have sweep. Why do you have sweep? Incant a bit more. Tumber Assault, Cannibalize. This one, this here. His sweep is kind of a nuisance. He will die, his friend will not. But we should be in Relentless relatively soon. And as soon as we're in Relentless, it doesn't really matter. Offering token, toss the dead weight, then do that last. First, Morsel. Cannot put you down. Put you there. You hold 3 hits. If I apply Frostbite 6, you take 17 first, at which you are at 64 and still take 3 hits. So I'd rather do this one down here. Okay, final wave. She actually kills him, huh? That is kind of bad, because I don't have anything to follow up. Because he came in late, he only had 4 stacks of lifesteal. Right, what do? Ice Storm. Frostbite. Did not hit what I wanted it to hit. Sap him. 143. First off, you. Do I pull anything good? No. Do I pull anything good? Also no. Forever consumed, 90 damage. So you take 1 hit. That should allow me to survive. That was a lot closer than I would have liked. But a win's a win. Apply 1 sap and 5x frostbite. I'll take that. I kind of want more energy. No, most of my cards are free. So actually, like, draw more each turn. I need the health. Then, upgrade champion. Action, deal 3 damage per shot to the front enemy unit. And now we get to apply frostbite 2 per shot. This one is basically a single target nuke. If you have enough shot, it basically says take out the tank. Right, what do I want to yeet? Nothing actually, really. Start of battle, summon a morsel miner on each floor, that's kinda good. Most units enter with damage shield. Champion gains more health. Since he's supposed to be my tank, that is absolutely fine. Take the money. Enemy units enter with spikes 5. Cannot afford it because Code Celia will just die. Now, how much space do I need? I need 6. I have 6, so that's fine. Put you on the top floor. Entomber Assault here? No. Right. Kill this guy for an incant. Put this out and this out. Actually put you... yeah, put you down here. Reserve and are served. Okay. Siren. Then draw a card. Got nothing. Ice Storm. Frostbite. Frostbite. Put you now here. Ah, fuck, I should have waited. I actually, surprisingly, can play him here. That is way too close. Spell weakness. Mind collapse? No. Right, first of all, do that. Do this. Apply sap here. This now only deals 3 damage, which is sufficient. Believe I'm dead. Even though they have like 96 frostbite, holy shit. So that didn't went so well. Making a morsel, let a morsel miner to your hand. Morsel miners are the best. Just +6/+6 in stats is wonderful. Others give lifesteal and such, but no. First time each turn another unit dies, add 2 morsel units to hand. So this is also just a morsel machine, which is what the Umbra depend on. New run. I hope I get the Melting Remnant. I love the Melting Remnant. They're my favorite. I got Stygian with Hellhorn. Okay, Cuddlebeat. Grant +2 stacks of Frostbite each time it is applied. Frostbite does not decay, so we have a Frostbite build. Apply Frostbite 1. Friendly enemy units enter with armor 3. Sure. Now, the loading belt is good, but I noticed that last time it kind of fucked up the first wave because they couldn't attack my Frostbite boy. Sap. Then just like an Impling and an Impling. Armor here. Trains to it. Hope it tosses the dead weight. It did toss the dead weight. Frostbite. So everybody gets Frostbite 4. Which is a lot more than Frostbite 0. Frostbite 1, I am told. I'm actually very confident in that information. Okay. Frostbite, damage. Okay, what do we get? Frostbite 12 on offering. Sure, now I kind of want an offering token. Ascend a unit and apply Dazed 2. Can be good. A bit expensive, however, without upgrades. Hellhorn unit and a Merchant of Magic. Deranged Brute. Rage on friendly units adds an additional +3 per stack. Gonna take the Rage Boy. So I actually can apply Rage. Maybe I get him later, in which case, yeah, I'll take him. Do I get Holdover? No, Permafrost. Which can be kind of good on the tiresome climb, I guess. But not necessary. Sacrifice a unit to infuse. Don't want to do that yet. Numbers enemy units get +4, get a unit draft. Unit draft is worth it, even though most of my units will likely die and I will get a lot of damage dealt to me. This one, and take out the smaller ones. He will actually die before he gets to the top. Fortify. Apply Sap. Queen's Upling. Tank a hit. Frostbite. With a Cuddlebeard, if you apply a third of the health at Frostbite, it's just over. Right then, Fortify, Titan's Gratitude, Frostbite. And he will die. If you get if you get things for the Frostbite, Frostbite is so good. Offering attuned, deals 60 damage to the in front enemy and push it to the back. I think the Titan's Tooth is actually just better if you have it. If you have something to trigger it. More fortify? No. Units apply Frostbite 5 and can fire -5, draw 1 card. Strike +5 damage. That one's kinda really good. What's his unit essence? Don't even know. +1 and strike +5. So need something with multi-strike to trigger that well. However, for this one, I'll go to the left. Don't really need the health, and I want... the card is discarded before the end of the turn, gain 1. Absolutely. I'm discarding all the time. Incant, +2 and +2. Or Revenge, apply 3 Frostbite. Do I have anything that I want the Incant on? On him, I kind of want the Alpha Fiend. I'm gonna grab it for now. Maybe I'll get an Eel Gorgon, which would be really good on the Incant floor. Collection of glowing brands has got an extra granite crypt. Each brand has the mark of one of the clans of hell. Those of the Awoken, Melting Ram, and Umbra seem to be the only ones hot enough to be of use. Brand crypt may yield additional support from the clan either through monster or magic. Rare Awoken draft pick, Melting Remnant, or Umbra. I'm gonna take the Awoken because I hope for a heal. Most of the clan cards I should stop pressing end. Most of the clan cards, unfortunately, really good mostly within their clan. Which, you know, kind of makes sense since they're made to work well together within a clan. But that also means that in these events, the most things aren't that useful. Awoken are a general, I think, exception because healing is always good. And now I hope I pull the wildwood before he dies. Infected, wonderful. Then give you the days. Put you up here. So he will die. Not the one I wanted to eat. I should have played the train steward first. However, my boy survived, so that's fine. I need holdover on the wildwood as soon as humanly possible. That was, again, not what I wanted it to toss, but sure, I'll take it. He dies. Unfortunate. They all died to frostbite. Then, Foregone Power. Just put an imp up again. Perfect. And then I have to kill her. Put you up. Armor here. Toss the red card. And he will die to frostbite next turn, I'm pretty sure. Only has 37, so not quite. Right. Put a train steward up. Apply armor. Apply sap. It tossed the right card. So he dies actually before he gets to the pyre room. Pyre taking through 5 damage from spikes. Regardless of the outcome, he will die this turn. Toss the Titan's Tooth. Perfect. Doesn't even kill the train steward. That's what I want to see. Debuff and consume. Discard your hand. Apply rage 2 times rage and armor. Send enemies on this floor and apply daze 3. That could be nice. Or at least it could be useful. Action apply spell weakness 1 to enemy units. So they really averse to just giving you sweep on something. I want to put your thing on on a multi-strike unit like the Eel Gorgon. Don't really need any of them. Capacity? Sure. Also still want the offering token. Go to the left. Upgrade. No, first toss the chain stewards. Then Hellhorn Banner unit. Resolve, apply armor 5. That's always nice. Dark Forge. Gain shard 1. Apply Frostbite. Friendly units with rage 3. And you don't. Right. This one is the only one that isn't actively detrimental. Then get me a second one of you. Enemy enters into a spell shield. I don't really care about the damage my spells deal. It's more, I don't really think I have all that many damage spells. My spells are more there to trigger the incant. Of which I didn't actually get any. And right. I'm just gonna put all of you up and get you killed up there. Resolve. Titans. Right. You deal damage through that. Won't play her because I want her, if at all, in front of the... in front of him. So, fortify. Tiresome climb. Apply dazed. Impling. And then apply sap and toss the Titans too. And his resolve trigger is really good with the martyr. But how is this? How is he named? Soulguard. Because for some reason, armor does not reduce, does not prevent revenge. Unlike the damage shield, which, again, for some reason, does prevent revenge. Brief respite. That was unfortunate. Okay, he dies to frostbite. You have haste and shard enhanced, right? Unleash the wildwood. Increase everybody's health. Can I? No, I can't move him. Right. Just put the siren here then. Maybe get a bit of damage in. If he even makes it, that he doesn't. Didn't actually check the combat preview. Titan Stealth Guardians Amulet. Apply Sub 2 is also kinda nice. Apply Frostbite 8 for free, absolutely. Consume apply armor 25, also absolutely. If you need to front apply armor 10, repeatable, also very nice. Then I don't have a spell shop. Go to the left, see if I can get multi-strike. Upgrade unit with Be Big, not really needed. Multi-strike. Get that on here. And then also, like, make him a bit more tanky. Event. An iceberg looms large over the forge, hammer, bone shaker. Illuminated by light. Right, this is the Herzl. I think it's Herzl. Was supposed to be. Rail forge's hammer, +1 capacity. History of the world, +3 on a random floor. -1 on each floor plus 50 magic power. Not really going for magic, so I'm just gonna take this the flat capacity. Get money. You will die to frostbite. Non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. Sure. She will so die to frostbite. She attacks, I believe, 5 times per turn, which will make the frostbite absolutely insane. How much damage do you deal? That's too much. Wait, that's 44 and 28 for a total of 74? No, 72. So I cannot put you here. Put you there. Deal 5 damage, that's not enough. Put you there instead. Put you there. Put a bit of armor on you. Rage Boy. Incant. Sap. Okay, please give me the Wildwood. Did not, in fact, give me the Wildwood. Put you up here as a tank. Does not do enough to save him, unfortunately. Which means that she, in fact, will not die to frostbite, unfortunately. I still hate the stealth. Right. Put you on top. It was the wrong one. Didn't want that to be tossed. Now, without the frostbite, I have an issue as to how exactly I'll kill the boss. Except hoping that my Rage Boy deals enough damage, which I kind of doubt at the moment. Right. Titan's Gratitude. Titan's Gratitude. I had hoped it would toss the dead weight. It didn't. Yeah, no. So that's a loss. Because I know that she absolutely destroys the pyre. Okay, just make sure that her ads are gone. But yeah, no, she will delete the pyre. I also just noticed that she clubs through the floor. Incant, apply a sap 1 to end. This is really good. Enemy units enter with Frostbite 2. Unless you have Cuddlebeard, in which case they enter with Frostbite 4. Because yes, that stacks. Try again. We have Umbra and Stygian. Umbra primary. Trigger feeding on units with Eaten abilities. The tornado is a bit unfortunate. Right, summon +2 capacity or gorge +4 and +2. So this is just the stack up. Shadowbox. When you play your 20th morsel of the unit of the battle, lead 150 damage to enemy units on floor. Blight and Soul Scorches cost 0 is wonderful. It's really good. Numbers enemy units enter with spikes 3. That's not worth the 75 gold. Because all of my morsels will die. Right. Get Penumbra. Penumbra is normally better in the back. Because he has to stack up first. So I generally use him more for cleanup. Packed morsels, bit more health, bit more damage. Also a bit more damage. You get the frostbite. Nom. Lifesteal unfortunately also triggers if you don't actually have any life to steal because you're full health. Shadow Splitter. Put you here. Put you down. Put you down. Sure, Gorge. That is mainly to remove the morsels so you can use more of them. Sure, just... This is, by the way, what weakness he currently has. He... really not good against groups. Consume plus on capacity, 3 uncommon or rare morsels. E3 damage at 2 on slay you add. No. I can't really take the expensive spells in this case because I don't have Tethys. Sure, Morsel Maker. Then upgrade spell to cost -1. Probably the Ice Tornado. Then upgrade a spell with +10 magic power. The Entumbra Assault. Reroll. Upgrade a spell to gain Holdover. This Ice Tornado. Because now... Okay, I did unfortunately not get the one that, that reduces the cost by -2 energy. Because with that, the Ice Tornado would actually be kind of usable. Okay. If you ever get you out, you will immediately die. So I can get you out here instead. Put that up. Packed morsels. Yeah, lifesteal. Then Entumbra and Magma up here. And just one more. And then I train Steward up here probably. Oh wait, they have haste. I didn't check for that. Do I have a spell to get rid of that haste? No. Kill you. Do I get a morsel mana? No. In that case, the lifesteal morsel. No, stop scrolling. Make a big train Steward. Right then, Entumbra Assault back here. Frostbite there. Morsel Miner. Train Steward, so he dies. And then the Penumbra should be able to deal with the boss. He just has to hit him like 4 times. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Lifesteal 4 and Drain 2 to friendly unit. Gonna grab that. That can be really good to save the boss, to save the champion. Can't gain armor 3, gain damage, shield on Gorge. Another morsel maker. Penumbra unit, Umbra unit. Morsel made, hunger, feed on units with eaten. Hunger triggers on a unit with eaten is summoned. Gorge +2 and +2. Sure. Inscription of this golden vault. Sure, take that. Commemorative spikes, summon morsels, grab that. Mysterious woman stands before you. I do not know this event actually. That's a neat arm. I feel a strange pressure emanating from me, but no good, my entertainment is finally here. How's fighting Seraph or whatever for the rest of eternity treating you? Don't bother answering, I don't actually care. Instead, how about you offload some of the cargo you're hauling? In exchange, I'll take you with a little mystical energy. Mystical energy, so you will see what happens. Are you after that? Are you in? Restore to health and gain 5 shots. Sure. Great, this visual should tell you that these guys look like you're going to kill you, but if they do, just see you in some other cycle, I suppose. Empowering offense. Enter with rage 2. Talent gains attacks every time gains armor on Slay. She starts at 13. Okay. Penumbra, Morsel Maker, a Paraffin Thug. First off, take out this guy. Then put some tanks in front. So, because he killed something, we actually gain 20 gold, which is really neat. Then, Morsel Maker here. You feast. Pack more souls. Gain, you know, a damage shield. And then you down here. Put you in front. You unfortunately do not kill anybody. Okay, now we have the morsel. Morsel made. Back morsels. Just do like that again. Someone actually survives, wonderful. So he's basically just eat real fast. I think that's good if you can put him in behind an incant tank, because he will eat before whatever's in front of him can. You survive? No, you don't. Well, do that and give you a bit of frostbite. Okay, next wave is final wave. Just Ice Tornado, sure. Nom. If you can get him trample or something, he's really good. Ice Tornado. That wasn't what I wanted you to toss, but sure. Nom nom. Kill 1, kill 2. A life seal and Amber Drain. Amber Drain doesn't matter because either he wins or he dies, and if he dies the Amber Drain doesn't apply anymore. Otherwise, Ember Drain generally not that good, but for the Umbra it's okay because they also have ways to generate more energy. None of this. When you summon a monster unit on this floor, create a copy. This one's also really good. Capacity. I don't really seem to have an issue. Right, I wanted to upgrade more spells. However, I kind of also want an incant tank. Multi-strike 1 and +1 energy. Do I have... No, I don't have another incant unit. So I'm just gonna sack you into the morsel mate. Because just one multi-strike, already good. Especially because he basically just... I have how many? I have 6 slots. You cost 2. With this you cost 3. You already have 1, 2, 3, so... I can't afford the large stone on you. Upgrade a unit with quick. Upgrade a unit with incant, no. Upgrade a unit with quick on the morsel mate. He will relatively quickly be pretty beefy. Trample. I kinda wanna take the trample over the +9/+2. Simply because he will one-shot later, but that doesn't really help me if he one-shots 1 unit of 4. I mean, it's unable armor 15, that should be fine. Morsel, morsel, morsel. Right, morsel made on top. Then the monstrous one here. Get a sweep with a slate trigger, huh? He has incant, I forgot. Right, first of all, Entumber Morsel, and then multiply all of them. And then I can just actually put all of them here, because as he hungers, he just immediately eats them, so they don't take up the space. And he's already a really big boy. Okay, morsel maker. Put you here. You both die. Yep, he's the biggest of boys. Okay, then. Packed morsels can do the same thing again. Cannot do it on the floor below because it's full, since he doesn't immediately eat them. Do we have anything we can kill with the Entumber Assault? No, not really. Okay, Shade Splitter. Put more down. He's beefy. Do that. Yeah, give him Ember Drain and Lifesteal. I don't think I'm gonna need too much energy from now on. Like, as you can see, just give him more lifesteal. Eat everything. And that's why you need multi-strike. Either multi-strike or trample. I don't have energy, so whatever. He has a lot of lifesteal. So he actually does win, huh? Not sure how those two die. Oh, are they getting trampled? So yeah, they're getting trampled. Trampled, by the way, is simply if you kill the unit, you apply all damage that's over to the next one. Apply damage 1, shield 1, at 3 uncommon. Apply damage shield 1, at 2 uncommon or rare morsel. So this is to all units, this is only to 1 unit. Damage shield 2, rage 6, and number drain 3. Sure. can't apply Frostbite 2 to enemy units. I don't want any of those. Oh, she's a recurring event. Mysterious woman appears before you once more. The pressure exerted from her presence is strong as before. Still alive! Wonderful. We're only just beginning. I suppose now would be a good time to introduce myself. I'm Malika, but you already knew that. Well, you would have known that if not for the loop that we've all been stuck in. What a drag. The point is, forget the pile. What we're up to is way more fun. Sure, keep him coming. Won't regret this, unless you die, in which case you might regret this. Talk to you in a bit, hopefully. So she gives you shards. For whatever reason. Go to the right. Then toss Train Steward. And Train Steward number 2. Event, what do we get? So she's a recurring event. This is... I'm gonna get the Railforge's Hammer. Recurring. There's some recurring events that you can, well, encounter more than once. 50 chance to place silence when an enemy unit enters the train, that's good. Also the Mark of an Exile, also good. My champion is not the tankiest. So that could be nice to have. Then, sack you into the monster. Oh, you don't actually increase the capacity, you increase the energy cost. Ah, I should have read. We're already at 90 of 110. And we are at the multi-strike boss again. Bunch of morsels. Get you out. You would actually die down there, huh? Yeah. Then get you out. Sure, Tonk. Packed morsels. Eat them all. Okay, Morsel Maker and Morsel Master. Nom 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 nom. I kinda wish I could give him more multi-strike. I know there is a way. Right, the spell shield, I forgot. Shade Splitter. Nom. And more nom. He gets so much from that. Packed morsels. That's the life steal morsel, perfect. Now I cannot apply both of them, however I can apply one of them. Because I needed 2 energy. I'm an idiot. The spell shield makes the Ice Tornado kind of obsolete. Or kind of useless. Right, Shade Splitter. Morsel. Then we do the Immortal Trade-on, yeah? Then we do this. And this. No touching. 216 times 2. He actually just straight up wins. Wonderful. How did he not die? Oh, he had a spell shield, right. Whatever. More lifesteal. The Morsel Mate is actually new to me. I don't know if they added that in the expansion. Don't need any of those. Then apply armor 1 to friendly units. I don't think I need that. Not really an enchant deck at the moment. Upgrade units, toss something, upgrade units. Artifact, what do we get? Refund void friendly instant with lifesteal, or first time each unit enemy unit dies at 2 morsel units to hand. Absolutely, that stacks wonderful with my morsel mate. Upgrade a unit for... I don't think you need that. Like, you absolutely do not need that. Take some money, what do we get here? Yeah, upgrade a spell purge and -1. Get rid of that ice tornado. I'm at 100. So let's see if the Malika comes back. Okay. That's what, 12... You give armor? Spell empowers units with armor. Right. In that case, I can just do this one. And then this one. And also get the rage guy in. Then... do that. Put those out. Don't want to place them yet because I don't know how the capacity plays out for the Morsel Mate. Morsel Mate. Feast. So those two may get through. Unless I'm lucky with the Ice Tornado. First of all, Ice Tornado. Killed 1. Then get all of the morsels out. How much do you still have? 10 and 20. Morsels. More morsels. And then Ice Tornado. Entumbra Assault. More morsels. And you now also just have an abundance of lifesteal. Start working on that one. Since she now actually deals damage. Okay, this killed her, perfect. Get the morsels out. More morsels. Right. It can be that I pull the more frostbite on her, on the statue. That I pull my... what's it called? The Morsel Maker. So I don't want to put anything on this floor that can... So I didn't want to use the Ember Drain because I want to make absolutely sure that I can cast him. Okay, there's the Morsel Maker. Trigger all of the eats on that. That's a +1/+1 and 1 energy. Morsel Master is also still missing. But at this point, the Morsel Mage should be able to carry. Okay, Morsel Master is on board. Double all of my morsels. Make the Morsel Mage just horrendously overpowered. Nom. More nom. Even more nom. Ice Tornado. Lifesteal and Ember Dragon. I should have put the lifesteal on the Penumbra. Now that I think about it. Right. More lifesteal. Just let the Morsel Mate do the work. Penumbra will die immediately. Morsel Mate will kill her. Yeah. Yeah. The Morsel Mate gets big really quickly. Consume apply multi-strike up and Ember Drain 4. This one is worth it, I think. Also, I don't need capacity, so I'm gonna take energy. Okay, Malika appears before you once more, exerting as much unseen pressure as per usual. You find it oddly comforting this time around. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Malika the Titan, not very titanic, are you? Although you have like chicken legs and a shark tail and a weird arm, so... I don't know. A judge to be precise. They've established laws, you see, not laws about human morality too much writing there. Old Hersey was much better suited for the boring affair. No, I meant the natural laws, like special relativity and the perception of time. Though, as it turns out, these seem quite to be beyond my grasp as of late, and the super quite messed up. But with your help and just a little touch of your life, we will find a way to break the loop. Sure, more shards. I'm over 100 anyway. This pact is a slippery little deal. Oh, she has a little model train. Slippery little deal we made towards the end. It's like an emergency safety valve to save the world, except the more you spin the wheel, the more likely you are to die. So please try not to. Last time was quite disappointing. Sure, I'll try. Morsel Mate should be quite good. How big are you now? You have 2 slots already. No, you only have 1 slot. Let me see if I can find you another multi-strike. Event. The train stops near some familiar crystals. Get the minor refraction or the major refraction. I still don't think I need to upgrade him all that much more. And he's also the only unit I have, apparently. Except the morsel thing. Except the morsel guys. Merchant of Steel. Upgrade. Damage sheet 3. No. Only thing I want is more multi-strike, so I don't get that. Now, upgrade. Monsters just give some more stats. But I'm pretty sure that the Gorge is more efficient in that. Right, they get more damage. Let's see if I can stomach that. 22 and 17, so they would just straight up kill him. So put you on there, put the Morsel Maker behind, and the Incanter, then the Morsel Master on top. And that's it then. Want to make sure that I can play the Morsel Mage should I pull him. And there he is. And then we start stacking. Also, he's tiny now. And then toss this on you. Okay, get the morsel makeup. Toss those. And start buffing again. He doesn't actually die, so I take a bit of damage. Right, toss you, toss you, toss you. Get the morsels out. Get the morsels out. Ice Tornado. Fortunately did not kill, get the morsels out. Then do this. Why are they so tanky? Right, now. This one. Kill him. get the morsels out. He's unfortunately on a floor that already has full stack, so I can't give him lifesteal. Do that, and then give him multi-strike. I have Ember Drain 4, which means I won't be able to do anything at all this turn. However, I don't really need to. Give him lifesteal. Didn't help. I had hoped. I could actually stack both of the morsel makers on his floor to make even more of a stupid amount of morsels. If I give you Rage 6, that's 12 damage. You still would not one-shot him, huh? Whatever, it's not like I can do anything else. So he dies. But not after getting a hit in. Not before getting a hit in. Just toss the morsels. You have 8 damage shield, 3 lifesteal, multi-strike like 8. Oh, he's silenced. So normally this one's really good because he gets damage as revenge. But my relic silenced him, so he's basically just a big shield with 6 attack. And yes, you said it, Bob. Okay. Ember Cache adds 3 excavated Ember cards to your discard pile. Excavated Ember, gain 2 energy, draw 1 with a consume. A sacrifice? Sure. With the sacrifice I can basically kill one of the morsels on the lower floor. And right, toss. What do I toss? Toss the foregone power and the foregone power. I can kill a morsel on the floor with the penumbra. Get a unit with multi-strike. No, slot's full. I forgot. Right, nothing done. Actually, purge my last foregone power. Anything here I want? Not really. Don't have trinkets. Gorge abilities trigger an additional time. Absolutely. Draw until I have 10 cards. This is just a 4 health heal. So now I gain 7 energy on the first turn and draw 10 cards. Friendly units enter with Sap 3 and he will also additional Sap 3 whenever he's on the floor. Right, what do I have? I do in fact not have the card I wanted. Put the Paraffin Thug behind. Morsel Maker. Another Morsel Maker. Entumbra Assault you. Like trigger Feast. Then put some more on here. Not really all that much I need to do. Just get me more morsels into my deck. It is incredible that I drew 10 cards and not one of them was the morsel made. Okay, morsel made out. Morsel master out. Now we start eating. So everything triggers twice. Give you lifesteal. I still have 2 energy after the Ember Drain. Also, that's a Darkwing, isn't it? No, it's not. Right. Cannibalize this guy. Wait, this guy. Damage isn't that important because he gets more damage than health anyway. I just kind of wish I could skip those triggers. So Gorge abilities, by the way, is not the Eaten, but only the actual Gorge on the unit itself. He's already able to one-shot basically everything. And he's also getting a lot buffer than usual. Because of the doubled Gorge triggers. Eat. So Seraph will now just take a bunch of hits from this guy. Or at least like 2. In fact a bunch and not only 1. And I think with this guy out I should actually be able to easily win. Even with a lost divinity. Especially if I get him on the first turn and then in the second or like the furnace tap and the turn afterwards. He applied sap. He only has 371 more damage. Shade Splitter. Then do this. Hope it hits Seraph. Oh, it reduced their damage to 0, so they didn't attack. Right. Ah, Furnace Tap. Perfect. Get the morsels out. Then like Entumbra Assault. No, you have Quick, so I don't need that on you. Entumbra Assault him. More morsels. 535 times 5. Times 3. Give you lifelink and then one more turn. No, it's the final wave. Okay. Right, I'm just gonna like do nothing. He now actually one-shots all of them because they only have like a combined, what is that? 270 damage? 70 health? And yeah, 270. He doesn't even get to the morsel, mate. That's already kinda sad. How much life still do you have? Not oh, you have 416 damage. So yeah, I actually got extra gold for him because the thug did it. Malika the Titan emerges in front of you yet again. Her playful demeanor replaced with stern, solemn face. If time is a loop, death is not the end. I could have fought back, you know, but an end to this before I even began. Instead, I fled. Nothing can bring back my fawnkin. Herzal, my first and maybe only friend, was like a brother, and I left him for dead. Right, please let me make this right. Thank you. With my powers, you at least have a chance to make things. Now, the pack is a tricky thing, but it guarantees you an opening at the divine. If you're successful, I may never see you again. If not, then we maybe meet again and that's and try again. Sure. Divinity, same as always. Now, I cannot really put them on the top floor because of sweep. Morsel Mate is not in. Put you there. Put you there. Put a tank in front. Then just give you that. Morsel Maker here. Make sure there's another morsel in front so he don't die. Then the rest, I guess I'll just leave as it is. And now he eats, and now I don't have mana. Now I don't have energy for the Morsel Mate, which means that the Morsel Mate doesn't have a Morsel Maker behind him. Okay, he has a Morsel Maker behind him. If he survives here. He does in fact survive here. However, I see worse chances for myself. Yeah, fuck. Made a mistake with the furnace tap. Oh well. Descend friendly and enemy units to this floor. On this floor. Abandon the Untumbered. Start of turn at a common or uncommon morsel to hand. Very nice. Alloy construct. Inert. Multi-strike. Gorge can run fuel. Inert means it cannot attack unless it has fuel. Right, Kindle, consume, gain 2x energy, so double your energy basically. Okay. Try again. See what we get. Okay, Hellhorned and Melting. Apply a Rage 10. Right, and we have Rector Flicker. Resolve, reform to root enemy units and apply an additional +5. Harvest, +1 and +5. So, the points of the Melting Remnant are Reform and Harvest. So the Melting Remnant basically, after a while, they just straight up die. Just from like existing. They don't really like to do that. And Reform basically just lets you grab a unit from your graveyard, or I don't even know what it's called in this game, and put it back. Prince Impling, Rector Flicker, Grand Steward, and then like just put a dredge out. So they have Burnout, and that reduces every turn by 1. And as soon as it reaches 0, they just die. And he reforms. Reform basically is just you get the unit back with Burnout. So what they also really like to do is harvest triggers. Whenever something dies, you get something. Which works really well with Burnout. Because units just die. That's what they do. From 2 random units. Also, whenever you reform a unit, they get bonus stats. In this case, I believe Reform they get +5, plus 5 damage, plus 5 health, cost 0 energy, and gain burnout 1. I'm just gonna give you rage. This is really good with things like the imps, because you get the summon triggers again. Also, let me just apply burnout on everybody so he dies. Right, burnout 1, multi-strike, the draft. Really good unit, especially if it gets reformed all the time. Apply armor 5, summon deal 5 damage to enemy units, sure. That's also good for the burnout. To the left, what do we get? Lady of the House, relatively strong. This one has stealth 1, so he can't be attacked, and whenever he dies he gets plus 8 damage permanently. Permanently is important because it means that it transfers between combats. Now, we will immediately give him multi-strike, and we will immediately give him burnout. If we don't find another multi-strike. Nope, we will immediately give him burnout. This way, I summon him, he attacks twice, dies. Extinguish means that extinguish is a trigger when the units die. Upgrades but cost bonus 2. What are your unit accents? Stealth 1 extinguish, multi-strike 1 and burnout 1, plus 10 and burnout 2. Summon, deal 40 damage, sure. I basically want the imps gone, but I can just put them into the draft. Non-boss enemy at center with spikes 3. That should be fine, because I want my units to die anyway. So get rid the flicker up. Put him out. Queen's implank, so he also immediately kills someone. The other two not yet useful. Then get the drag out to deal damage. Get you out, you will die, but whatever. Then get you back to deal damage here. Get you back so you can just deal damage to him. Get the draft. Get the drag. Get a trains to it. The drags also only take 1 capacity, making them really good. In tight spaces, so to speak. Get the draft back. Most of the burnout units are really small. Oh, we just kill them. And I had hoped I'd get my boy back with the extinguish trigger. Unfortunately, it didn't. Another draft, sure. Don't need any of that. Not really interested in spells. Not really interested in either of those. Well, they get multi-strikes, so they could actually be kinda neat with the burnout, with the additional damage from burnout. Both just, yes, a lot. Get 150 coins. Life is a resource. Running units enter with sub 1, talents attacks every turn applies dazed on strike. Okay. Again, doesn't really matter. If she had the slate trigger, that would be bad, but she doesn't, so it's fine. Get wrecked the flicker. Because I put him on the top floor, because I don't want him to die, he will always act before everything, so the first resolve trigger is basically wasted. Put you here, put the draft in. Resolve. To reform my units. Then the draft here should kill her. Put him out. He kills both of them because he already deals insane amounts of damage. Let Talos slay that guy. Put the train stewards out. Get a draft back. Now I actually kind of want to get rid of the Drex as long as I have the draft. I want him to die, so let's make sure that happens. No space for you. He died again. Perfect. Reform to random units. Draft. Get the drag here. So you will always have, as long as Flicker is alive, I have basically infinite amounts of units. Both of them will burn out. Put you here, you don't have... Actually, let's just like do that and kill her. As long as Flicker is alive, I have basically infinite units. Also, as you can see, everything with burnout has a little candle wick. And literally just burns. Consume, apply endless to a friendly unit. Yes. Apply rage 3 to friendly units. This one is neat if you can make her tanky, because she applies burnout when she gets hit, so you can just get her really big so nothing ever dies. More energy? No, more capacity. Get more out. Now, I don't actually know this reactor path because I normally go the harvest route. And I'm gonna purge some units. Get the dregs out. The train stewards are now actually better because they have multi-strike. Duplicate the bounty stalker. What do we get? The Paraffin Thug. This guy can also be really good if you get him big, because just free money is free money. However, I think it's a bit too late for that. Reform 2 random units, apply an additional +10. Or harvest +1 and +5. I'm gonna go with the reform. Spec cards will consume, have a 50% chance to be discarded. Blights cost nothing. Fun fact, the morsels used to... The morsels, when they get eaten, they don't technically die. So you don't get harvest triggers. That used to not be the case, and you could just get an absolutely insane rector by putting him with a morsel maker, and whenever he eats the morsels, he also gets the the harvest triggers for them, which was really good. Also, fuck! I wanted to apply endless. Draft. Put you out. Put you out. Make absolutely sure that the Rector doesn't die. As soon as the Rector dies, I stop having infinite units. Like, give him endless. Reform 2 units. Did not get the other Stalker as I had hoped. But well, can't have everything. And he's dead. Resin block. When a friendly unit dies, apply +10 damage to that unit. Absolutely. Memories of the Melted gain 1 for each friendly unit that died this death this battle. A fatal melting. Deal damage to the enemy unit equal to 3 times the number of friendly units that friendly unit deaths this battle. So they have a really big armor die energy. Purge more units. Purge the other drag, even though he has something on him. And then purge the Queen's Empling. Just gonna get rid of him. Divine Temple. Sacrifice a unit. +5 and +15. I'm gonna put you on one of my draft. So the draft is now additionally basically a nuke. Also, purge the rage. And then, what do we have here? Remove cost of 1. And remove the other cost of 1. Then we purge the imp. We purge the rage. That doesn't have the purge trigger. And I think I should... Well, no. Fuck it. Purge that and purge that. Just have a really lean deck. Ran Spikes 4, random artifact, that's fine. She has Stealth 8, which is an issue, again, as always. Because honestly, fuck that unit. However, you have Burnout 1, now you have Endless, so you come back every turn. If he isn't reformed, the reform applies Burnout 1, so whenever he gets reformed, he comes back with one more Burnout. So technically, the more the units are reformed, the longer they're alive. Apply the rage to you, just so we did it. Do that. Reform units. You and the draft. Drop down here then. Bounty Stalker, kill both of them. Draft to get tossed. Oh, this applies, this deals damage to all enemy units. That makes a lot more sense. Now, I could have put holdover on that, but I don't need it because I have like 5 cards in my deck anyway, so whatever. Right, she's an issue. Because of her stupid stealth. Fuck. Didn't have enough tanky units. Well, that's kind of the point, but, you know. Subsuming Blade, deal 5 damage. Slay, increase damage by 3 permanently. So this is the same thing, only on a Slay trigger. Really good with holdover. When you play a unit, a random card in hand is reduced to 0 energy until played or discarded. However, that gives me time to do another run. Since it's not yet 10. What do you get? We get Stygian and Umbra. We get Tethys. Damage plus cost -1. Absolutely. Uncommon Morsel. Every turn. Cheetah's Hand, draw +1 each turn. Fire starts with armor, so the draw +1 and then return 1 card is probably the best option. Unit draft for armor, sure. Oh, take one card, put one card back. The Entumbra Assault. Put you here, put you behind. Shade Splitter on here. She has a damage shield. It will not save her. Right, and Entumbra Assault. One back on her. Train Steward out. Lance. Train Steward. Shade Splitter. Put some on there. So, do I go for morsels or for incants? I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna go for incants. Train Steward. And Tumbra Assault won't do anything. Morsel. Fun fact, however, you can use an Entumbra Assault on your morsel to kill the morsel and gain more morsel. Right. Always just put the dead weight back, because why not? Train Steward. No. Gain more morsel. Put the Train Steward down, you can die. Titan's Gratitude, kill something. Right, let's see how you fare. Probably not well, I'm gonna be fully honest. Yeah, you have 2 damage shield. This way you actually deal damage. Shade Splitter, get another damage shield. 150 damage, I can live with that. And now you're dead. Let's just kill you with the Entumbra Assault. So we get more, so we can eat you afterwards. Right. Mollusk Mage. The Morsel Miner is really good because it gives +6/+6. Then Gorge gain damage shield. Take the Cold Celia. Now, one interesting thing. With the things like making of a morsel, etc., you can actually still have an Encant floor and a Gorge floor. Because you can basically cast the making of a morsel on, or all of the morsel spells actually, on the floor with Encant, and then cast the morsel on the morsel floor, the Gorge floor. Relic. Units can accept each time. First time each enemy unit dies, add 2 morsel units to hand. Absolutely. Let's see if we get a morsel made again. Almost any units get +4 for a unit draft. I'll take that. Okay. Toss the Shade Splitter. You deal 6 and 7. So you, and not Tethys? Not Tethys. Tethys on the next floor. Making of a morsel. Here, so she only takes -1, then like give you the lifesteal, and deal a bit of damage here. Oh, he applies sap, huh? Morsel Excavator, put the birch back. Okay, and Entumbra Saw, which ones do I get? Damage Shield. Now we're in a bit of a conundrum. Damage Shield and Lifesteal, making of a morsel. Just so I have it out of my, so I have it on holdover. Toss the dead weight. Then Sinner's Burden, Mollusk Mage, Making of a Morsel, also Morsel, Frozen Lands. More morsels. This way even Tethys can get tanky. Right, toss the Sinner's Burden. You have Sweep, so the morsels here won't really help. Because they get just one shot by this guy. Nom. Plus 6 plus 18. Now, here the same thing, so I'm not even gonna put them out. Put the Sinner's Burden back. Then, Morsel, the Morsel Miner. And then I Storm, Frozen Lands, Titan's Gratitude. He's basically dead already anyway. Good. Okay, what do we get? The Crypt Builder. I'll take that. I have enough things to discard. So that should be fine. Don't want any of those. Morsel Maker. I still need an Umbra unit to Gorge. And can't gain 3 armor. That's a good tank. Cavern. Bone makes its way through an abandoned tank train here. The once bustling workshop is now eerily silent and empty, picked over by scavengers. Though in the rubble, you're able to make out a couple of things that may be useful. A large hook and some quick release doors. Trap shoot or the hook. So the doors are free. The sender unit to the bottom floor apply days 2. The hook is... both of them are consumed. The hook is send an enemy unit to Pyro Room, apply days 3. I like the trap shoot more, honestly. Simply because it's free. Upgrade a unit with quick. Quick on the cold Celia, always good. And then I won't reroll. I'm gonna put like, no. Get gold. Right, sap and applies dazed on strike. So put the deadweight back. Then tank, Ethos, Mollusk Mage. On top, Morsel Master. Gain 2 of the energy morsels. Okay, now you again, down. Right, to the bottom floor with you. And then a morsel maker. And everybody here dies. Everybody on that floor dies. Now, that he is dazed doesn't really matter all that much. Right, I didn't have enough incant triggers. Put you back. Frozen Lance. Another Frozen Lance. Titan's Gratitude. Morsels. That way. Then Antumbra Assault here, Antumbra Assault here. Making of a morsel. Just morsel minus. Toss something, doesn't really matter. Life steal. Get it out of my hand. Put the Antumbra in front so they can tank for the magma morsels that actually deal damage. if only a bit. Kill all the weak units with quick. Tumbra Morsel. Toss you again. Making of a morsel lands you and you. Yeah, no space. Go kill a morsel. Kill a morsel, big lady. So the morsel thing basically means that whatever is in front gets really big. It also means that the floor is full. It also means that preferably you get like multi-strikes because you get the stats for free. So you want to get multi-strike and things like that, so you have... Oh, multi-strike, apply on between 4. Absolutely. Overgorger, Gorge, gain +2 permanently. Gorge +1 permanently. So we now have a Gorge floor. Where we want all our Gorge things to go. Unless we find a better one here. No. However, I'd take a Morsel Master. 1 grants of friendly units get +1. Deal 150 damage to enemy units on all floors. Sure, why not? It's fun. Damage plus cost less. Divine Temple. Engage Pact. +10 and I can't armor 2. When you summon a monster unit on this floor, create a copy. I actually kind of want to put this on this guy. Wait, how many would I have? 3, 4. So 7 is still the absolute maximum you can have, regardless of capacity. I'm gonna put you into her. That way I have the magic power without one basically dead unit on the field. Enemies enter with spikes 4. I'm gonna take it. I'm not that... I'm not that what do I want to say? I'm not happy that I have to take it, but I'll take it. Making of a morsel. Yeah, just buff her then. Okay, I have a Morsel Master. Train Steward out. Morsel Master in. Making of a morsel. 2 of them. 2 of them in front. You and you. Another Train Steward. And then I can put some more there. Fortunately, did not pull the Overgorger at start. There he is. Toss the Chain Steward. Overgorger. Put the tank out. Give him a bit of armor and hope it helps. It helps a little bit. Toss the Furnace Tap for now. I don't think it's necessary. Morsel Miner. Alright, everything dies. Oh well, not dies, but close enough. Sure, get all of the morsels out. And incant trigger. Then, making of a morsel. No, select the dead weight. Making of a morsel. Get you out. Give you multi-strike. So you will basically go and delete. And at least apply a lot of... Oh, wait, I can give you dazed. So you just straight up die. Perfect. Okay, Winged Indulgence. All enemies get -1 damage. Really good. Incant apply armor 1 to friendly units, sure. Crucible extension, trigger feeding on units with eaten abilities, sure. Then, actually, since I gain so many... Toss some units. Toss some train steels to be precise. Since I gained so many morsels anyway through my relic, in fact, through 2 of my relics, I don't think I need a morsel master, so I'm gonna toss him instead. First off, multi-strike on the Overgorger. Quick on the Overgorger. Incant, +1 armor. And then I'm gonna sack the Morsel Maker into the God of the Unnamed, I guess. Not a best option, would have preferred to Cold Celia, but I already used something on her, so no longer a possibility. Now, why? Because he only makes the basic, the most basic. I don't want spell shield. The most basic morsels, and I'd rather have the Morsel Master double some of the morsels that are just straight better. Right, first off, God of the Unnamed, Tethys, Morsel Master up here, Entumber Morsel, Morsel, kill someone, more Morsel, and then like a Morsel here. Okay, now dead weight back. You here, Cold Celia here, making of a morsel, morsel here, Ice Storm. So I basically, because he has both Incant and Resolve, I don't need to put morsels on him. So I can instead feed other units. That way. Then the Morsel Master here. Making of a morsel for a Morsel Miner. Entumber Assault for more morsels. Lifesteal Morsel. Also Lifesteal Morsel. And the Morsel Miner. Then just toss you to the front, to the bottom. And then I can still put more morsels if I have some over on the guard. Okay. Dead weight back. Making of a morsel. Entumber Assault. A Lance. Crypt Builder. To the back with you. One more Incant trigger. Then Lifesteal here. Ah, Morsel Blitz. Everybody dies. Also take that. Not everybody. One survives. Very impressive. More damage on you. You now also need multi-strike. And I don't have any more space. Finally do this guy. Making of a morsel. Here. This one here. I could have put it on there. Right. Then that way. Making of a morsel. One here, trigger feast. Lance, furnace tab. So he just gets big to defend Tethys, who would just otherwise just immediately die. Right, put you back. Make your move not really necessary, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Should have put something on the top floor. Well, he wouldn't have. Would he have got? Yeah, he would have acted before the floor below. Sure. Titan's Tooth. Cannibalize. I don't think it's necessary. Right. You are basically free at the end for Tethys. So this is Arcus, Darkness Incarnate. I don't need to duplicate anything. So let me see if I get another multi-strike. Yes, I do. Garena with plus 25. To make sure you survive the first few rounds. Toss the trains to it. Toss the other trains to it. Anything I want to engage packed. -5 damage and can't apply +3 to friendly units. Not necessary. Forgotten Boons. And next. So I took Capacity. I kinda would like to draw more cards. Toss the Entumbra Assault, Morsel Master, Overgorger, Magma Morsel. I cannot afford the Guard of the Unnamed. In that case, I also don't play the Tethys. Furnace Step on top. You. Then Entumbra Assault here. For damage shield. Feast, trigger that. More damage shield. Morsel Master. Get those out, get those out, get those out. He has stealth again, doesn't he? Okay, we have the Cold Celia. Put the Furnace Tab back. Cold Celia in front. More slow. You and you. I have to live with that. Right. Furnace Tab back. Keep that on top. Weight of Contrition, Weight of Contrition. The morsel that gives you energy actually go to Rubble Morsel here. Oh yeah, everybody dies. I forgot. Then put you out here. And Frozen Lance and Titan's Gratitude. He still has stealth. Which, does he always have stealth? I don't know if he always has stealth or if it's the... if he has it because he has the buff. Right, making of a morsel. Mining morsels. Rubble morsels. And then just like... It didn't actually hit anybody important, huh? Lifesteal morsel. Normal morsel. My deck is a bit too beefy, I believe, I feel. Incant. Give yourself some armor. Just like... here. Incant. Incant again. Right, Rubble Morsel it is. Heaven Harvest, Elevate Contrition, okay. Titan's Tooth. And then a morsel to tank. Actually, I have so much energy at the moment. And I have more Rubble Morsels. So, I think I can actually afford of just giving her more multi-strike. Rubble Morsel, making of a morsel. So you get armor again. Get lifesteal. And... Magma Morsel here. Did you actually eat something, huh? More incant. More incant. Sure. Drop the trap shoot, because it doesn't help. And he's already dead, wonderful. I forgot again to get him to gorge. He needs to gorge. He needs to gorge more and more. Consume, apply trample. Absolutely. And then... I have a lot of energy, so draw a card draw would be good, but I also have the Ember Drain unit, so I'd rather have more capacity. Also, maybe I just give the Ember Drain unit... Here, toss the Shade Splitter. I get so many morsels at the moment that it's fine, I guess. Drain stops near some familiar crystals. Take the small one. Make the Overgorger smaller, so I can put more morsels on his floor. Not sure how that guy can ever be so small that you nearly miss him. Applies magic power, like on you? No, apply magic power on like the Ice Storm. Upgrade a spell to gain holdover. I'm just gonna give holdover to the... Oh, it's consume. Fuck. I should have looked at that. Maybe I can remove the consume. Holdover on, let's say, you. Forge. Damage spells cost -3. Sacrifice a unit to infuse. I don't think that's... Oh, actually, I can infuse a Morsel Master into the Overgorger. So the Overgorger doubles his own morsels. And I don't need to take up space with the Morsel Master also. I don't think that's necessary. Right. Enemy units appear on each floor. Sure. I have some quick units, if I draw them. Sure. Put the Titan's Gratitude back on top. Then Cold Celia on this floor. Will actually just straight up fucking die, huh? Titan's Bane. Guardian Stone. Making of a morsel. Morsel. More morsel. Kill someone. More morsel and more morsel. So you don't actually take any damage. Wonderful. The extinguish triggers on those guys I don't like. Right. Now, put the furnace tap on top. You have multi-strikes, so you deal a total of too much damage. 13 damage on you to circumvent the trigger, making of a morsel. Morsel miner here. Double your own morsels, friend. One of them has sweep apparent. No, they have. One of them has spikes, so the morsels just run into him. Right. Put you back on top. Then morsel master here. Making of a morsel. Double them. He will still die. Shade splitter. More morsels. I didn't let him eat enough. I kinda always forgot that he has to eat. Right, we have rubber morsels. So we can do that. Everything dies. Including Tethys. Then making of a morsel here. Morsel minus. Then Antumbra morsels. Then we eat. You. Multi-strike. And then like, that's it. And you get dazed. Put you back. Rubber morsels. Morsel minus. Put Titan's Gratitude back. Then Umbra Stone. Trample. Morsel. More morsel. I just need him to eat as much as possible. Everything else is secondary. Put you on top. Like, sure, play you. Maybe you deal a little bit of damage. Roma morsel, lifesteal morsel. You and Tumbra Assault won't do anything. However, now I can toss the Titan's Tooth to deal a little bit of damage. Okay. He's already dead. However, I want to give him as many morsels to eat as I can. And Tumbra Assault here. So I get more morsels. Eat all of them. And making of a morsel to get even more morsels. Gotch trigger triggers twice on this guy would be really good. Because it's permanent. Permanent is always good. None of this. More furnace tap. Absolutely. Do I want to upgrade my units? Not really. I think my units are basically done. So I want to cheapen my spells if possible. Unstable Vortex, toss something. Gonna be honest, I don't think I need the weaker assault. Then I toss a Frozen Lance as well. Merchant of Magic, what do you offer? Upgrade a spell to cost -2, which would be this Furnace Tap. Then upgrade a spell to go on holdover. The Feast. And then plus 10 magic power again on the Ice Storm. Merchant of Trinkets, do you have anything good? Apply silence when they enter is always good, and X cost cards get +3 to the X value. When you play a third spell card of the turn, all cards gain +1 magic power for the rest of the battle. This is really good. Witch, Seraph, the Diligent. It will devour my spells, so that's probably a no. Also, that one's kinda good if you can build for it, which I didn't. It's +30 magic power. I tossed the wrong... I deleted the wrong Entumbra Assault. I'm an idiot. Seraph. First spell gains consumed. Or gains consume. So we play spells that have consume first. What do we put back? Put the Furnace Tap back. Then Tonk, Tethys, Overgorger. And we get Robomorsels. Wait, do you also have stealth? He also has stealth, fuck me. That way. Then, you already have consume. Congratulations. You're basically free energy. Get the Cold Celia out for more power. Morsel Master, so at least some are double. Still should make sure that I use all of the morsels I can on the top floor first. He will one-shot all of the enemies. Put it that way on top. Then consume you. Ice Storm. Making of a morsel. Incant triggers. Toss you, toss you. Lifesteal. Damage, damage shield. Everybody gets tossed. Right then. Remove you. You already have consume. Rub a morsel. Making of a morsel. Eat. I should have put the making of a morsel on first. Toss you. More morsels. So Daze doesn't actually do anything against the bosses. Just the dead weight. Then rub a morsel. Making of a morsel. Put it out. Shade Splitter. More morsels. Eat them. Furnace Tap for more multi-strike. Then like a Titan, Titan's Commander or whatever it's called. Right, toss the deadweight. I have absolutely no mana. Toss you. Toss you. Have a few morsels over. Lifelink morsels. Magma morsels. Eat them. Thumbra morsels. Damage morsels. He still has Ember Drain 4, so I didn't have any energy. However, he will basically delete the enemy army. Consume for morsels. I'll do that. Ice Storm. I did not get rubber morsels, which is a bit of a shame. Because they would have given me energy to use on the eventual shards. Which are a blight card, so they count. Okay. 1 damage. I'm disappointed. Okay, Seraph is in. I still do not have energy. Put you on top. Rubber morsel, however. Then. You. Gets me more morsels. Make them. Eat them. I also just realized that at some point consumed my making of a morsel. He will come to the top floor with like 1400 health. And then he will get just destroyed by this guy who deals 1600 damage. Okay, toss the Crypt Builder. That was not the Crypt Builder. Magma Morsel, Rubble Morsel, Magma Morsel, eat. Give him Trample because why not? Nom. Just nommed. Okay, last divinity is another go. Let's see. I think I have to put my Gorger on the 2nd floor. Because up here again is Sweep. And Sweep is not good. Absolutely not good for my health here. Sure. I forgot they have trample. Right. Put you on top again. Then number 1, you. Number 2, you. Blow everything up. Get a bit of energy. Then make some morsels. Still haven't pulled my Gorger. There he is. Toss you. Gorger and Morsel Master. Do this. Morsel and Morsel. Excavation, Eruption. Crypt Builder. Morsels. He has Sweep, which is a bit of an issue. My Pyre should survive those two. Nom. Okay, Gorger, it hangs on you. Okay, Incant here. Morsel Miner, Rubble Morsel. Everybody takes damage, that's wonderful. Morsel Jeweler for damage shields. Eat. More Morsel Jewelers. Make morsels. And then a bit of damage. Put the Umbra on top. The Umbra Tome. Incant here. Morsel Miner. Beast. Okay, you will just kill him. At this point it looks like I will actually kill the divinity before we get to it. Umbra on top. Then Rubble Morsel. Should have looked at that first. Beast. Gain all of the energy. Making of a morsel. I hope it hits the Titan's Tooth. It didn't. Right. We have rubber morsels. So I put the Titan's Tooth on top. Then rubber morsels. Making of a morsel. Morsel miner. Morsel miner. Feast. Get all of the energy. Then we trample. Then we furnace tap. And the divinity is dead. Also just like daze him. Overgorger, gorged a bit. Very nice. Very over the top. Okay, Covenant 6. Which was my goal for today, I guess. Getting at least one. And a copy of the primary clan starter card to your starting deck. This sounds not that bad, but it in fact is, because most of them are not that good. Gifts for a god. Draw 3 spells and apply consume plus 20 magic power and 0 energy. And max level. Ancient Synergy. Deal damage to front enemy unit equal to 2 times the number of spells in your deck 3 times. Okay. Umbra, level 5. Engine upgrade. Consume -1 capacity on his floor, plus 1 energy per turn for the rest of battle. This is what I meant. They have ways of getting energy. Teeth of Gold. Deal 3 damage to the back enemy unit when a unit is eaten. Really good with something that has hunger. Primordium. You unlock the Exiled Champion. This one is weird if I recall correctly. Okay. No new run. It is 10. So I have to stop again. I kind of want to try starting earlier, or maybe try to do a bit longer and see if anybody complains, and if not, then I can just do that permanently. But not today, because today is a holiday and people are probably more trying to sleep. Right, therefore, I bid you a good night.